Hello, this is James. I've been playing in the Casey Cup Stage 2 and got DP 7,233, which is pretty decent for playing for a couple hours. Very roughly rank 5,000, like somewhere in there, very, very roughly. And now I'm kind of scared to play more, and I've been playing with my updated, the third iteration of my Hazy Flame deck, which I made a couple videos about before, but I wanted to update you on my progress in Casey Cup Stage 2 and also the new additions, which are Goka, the Pyre of Malice, and Earth Armor Ninja. And the reason that I added these two guys is to unbrick some of the hands. So we still have our 5 spells, our fire formations. I need a second Gyoko. Our fire formations and then a magic arrows. It's kind of like a replacement Gyoko. But anyway, Goka, Pyre of Malice, lets us special summon it if we control a fire monster, and then you can, you destroy the fire monster. So this is a good combo with Cerberus. If we play Goka, or if we have our Cerberus on the field, we can special summon Goka. It destroys the Cerberus, and then Cerberus's effect lets us search a Paraton. So I decreased the Paratons by 1 and added Goka, because Paratons, I mean, of all the cards in this deck, the ones that cause brickiness the most are the ones that can't be summoned from the hand without a tribute. And that's the Paratons, followed by the Hazy Sphinxes, because they can be special summoned with the effect of Tensu. Like you summon a Beast Warrior, and that's special summoned by Tensu, and then you can normal tribute your Hazy Flame Sphinx. But they're also Beast Warriors, so you could, if you had a Tensu, you could normal summon by effect the secondary effect of Cerberus, and then tribute the Beast Warrior Sphinx via Tensu. But anyway, Goka lets us, if we have Cerberus already, we can special summon Goka, search Paraton, and then summon Paraton onto Goka. That's a little bit of that needs a lot of things to happen for it to be consistent, but it is a cool combo. And then Earth Armor Ninja, which I've used to replace one of the Coyotes. And the problem with the Coyotes is they're great, I love them, member of the pack, but they need one of our scarce fire formation cards to be at their full effectiveness. And Earth Armor Ninja's effect says, if your opponent controls a monster and you control a monster, or you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. And that's very similar to Coyote, where if you control no monsters and a fire formation card, one of these two, then you can special summon it. And then you special summon Coyote / Earth Armor Ninja, and then you tribute it for ideally a Paraton or a Sphinx. Roll the clips! So I have some good replays for you today. This first one is against Gladiator Beasts. I just love winning against Gladiator Beasts because they feel they're so superior with all of their fantastic spells and traps. And you want to save all your cards in your hand for an explosion deck like this until the right moment. And Earth Armor Ninja is going to put in some work. And I'm pretty sure I pinned his Floodgate, so we get to get our Paraton out, no problem. And you know what? I discovered something unpleasant, which is they can save the Floodgate for when you summon your 2 Hazy Sphinxes, and then the one Floodgate floodgates both of them, which is not cool. But you know what is cool? Having anti-magic arrows and winning. GG. Here's a balance Kaiba with no extra deck, and it's an example of the ideal battle. The one you don't have to fight. Okay, just kidding. This one is a true ideal battle. I believe I had this in my notes as Dino Anus Pounding. Can I say that? Yeah, this is YouTube. So we have a great hand. We have our. That's what we want to see. We want to see our Tensu. We want to see a Raven. We want to see a Paraton. We want to see another Fire Monster, and ideally a second Magic card. So now, Special Summon Raven, Tribute Summon Paraton. That gives us a third Magic card, and so now we're going to summon our two Hazies. And because we have 3 Magic cards accounted for, I keep saying Magic, spell cards. 3 spell cards accounted for. There's only 2 in 12 chance, 1 in 6, that we're gonna call monster. That we're gonna not get the monster call, and we do get it, and we do have anti-magic arrows, and we're gonna pound that mound. This is a more involved Gladiators fight. He doesn't go for the Raven bait. I think he thinks that, I'm also Gladiators, but then I show that I'm not. We make the Goka play. We could have Tribute Summoned it, but we're showing the effect here. You Special Summon Goka, and then you destroy the Fire Monster. Now we could have Tribute Summoned for Hazy, but I'm playing it a little long. I want a couple more cards in my hand before I go for it. We pin what I hope is the Floodgate, and he gets 2 Gladiators out, and he's going to go ahead and attack both of them. Attack with both of them. He's going to blow up my Gyoko, and my Goka. But we do have a tribute, so we get our Hazy out, and see we have 3 Magic cards accounted for, 2 in 6 chance of not getting the call. We do get it. We get our Hazies out. We go for it. Usually I only use anti-magic arrows when it's for game, but with Gladiators you just want to get their monsters off the field as soon as possible, because the monsters, they simply don't die. And we're not afraid of this Lucario, because even if all the bestiaries in the world blow up our fire formation spells, we're still bigger than a unboosted Lucario. But I want to make sure that even if he gets one out, that I have that extra 100 boost. And we play around the wall of D, and we get it. And our Hazy is destroyed, but that's why you play smart. You play one in defense mode, and we're still bigger than the Lucario. And I think he thought he was too. Because why didn't he attack with the Lucario? It's weird. So I'm thinking there's a second Wall of Disruption. That would be the center card that I. Oh no, the third card, the last spell that he played. Spell or trap. We get all our monsters out, and we play around the Wall of Disruption, but we end up playing around the Windstorm. GG. This is another Gladiators fight. And we play our Naked Cerberus, we get our Paraton, and then since we don't have a spell, we can't special summon anybody, so we just have to go kind of on the defensive. And anytime you're playing a Tea with Holy Guard, it's Gladiators for sure. I just had to check. So he blows up the Raven, and he misplays. He should have played a Bestiari. He should have known my deck. Should have played a Bestiari to destroy my Fire Formation card, but now I'm going to get all my monsters out. Come to think of it, he also didn't have a Floodgate, which is unfortunate for him. We get the call right, and we get 3 beautiful Sphinxes and 1 beautiful anti-magic arrows. But he has a Karibo, but we're still going to benefit from the anti-magic arrows, just like in the last game, by getting all his monsters off the field. And we play around the wall of D. There it is. Get him down to 2200, and we still have 1 pristine, beautiful Sphinx, and no monsters for the second time. Which actually isn't super unexpected, because Gladiator Beast decks generally only have like 7 or 8 monsters, at least in the ones I've seen. floodgates my my Coyote, and impenetrable attack. And you can't be afraid of Gladiator Beasts. You just have to go for it and make them use up their spells and traps. And if they have a floodgate, they have a floodgate. And be smart and play around Wall of Disruption. But you know they're weak. They're weak to the hazies because they can't. They're smaller. You know they can't just destroy them. They need the Murmillo effect, which doesn't work on hazy monsters. So we're in a good spot. Even if he does have another Wall of D, and that attack position Hazy Flame Sphinx gets reduced to 0, we still have the other one that can special summon from the grave. GG. And here's an Ancient Gears fight. And actually we drew, you know, pretty well. 2 spells, a Paraton, a special summon for Paraton, and a fire monster fodder for Paraton. We're going to activate Paraton's effect, get our 2 Sphinxes. Activate Sphinx effect, monster, but we don't get it. You know, that's why you can't always rely on the 1 and 6, on the 2 and 12. And I did detect a delay because I pinned one of his cards, so the delay was from the other one, so I knew it was a mirror wall and not a Wall of D. But here now it's looking bad. I actually cut the recording, but never give up, because here's our Knight in Shining Armor, Coyote. My next draw Coyote, ready to be special summoned, and ready to go to work. Just 100 bigger than the Ancient Gear Knight, and that lets us mount a sweet comeback. We get our Cerberus out. We get Karibo'd. Cerberus can't do anything. My Loyal Hound. He goes for the bigger threat. So we have to draw good again. And it's not great, but I want to keep him. I want to keep him in hand. I don't want to just let him get wasted. He goes for the Cerberus like a fool, and that lets us get a second Paraton. And we're gonna special summon Paraton, activate Paraton effect. Now all our magic cards are accounted for, and we summon the last 2 Hazies from our deck. And we get to call. That's a good game. And here's the only good Cyber Angel match that I was able to get. This guy thinks I'm playing Gladiators, and I am not. Once more, our Earth Armor Ninja into the Paraton. No Floodgate. No Wall of Disruption. I know Angels don't have room for Karibo. Just a ripe, pink little apple, ready for plucking by the Hazy Flame Family. Oh. Oh, it is sweet. Thank you for watching.